Mma na-eke, Orie, Afọ, Nkwọ, Ise. Pave way for you for financial progress. That is what you have to tell them, so that you keep on for you to know that yes, really you have Agwụ, that your ezumezu they are functioning. As always, once you install Agwụ, every morning you must go before your Agwụ, Gobo 4. So you have that connection with them, that alignment. Gobo 4. That is what will propel them to interact with you, to always keep you in the spirit. Steady. Once in a blue moon, whereas you have Agwụ, or you keep your Agwụ in Kafanchan and you are living in California. It doesn't work that way. You and your Agwụ will be together. Unless it's me, when you become stronger in the spirit, you can now know how to relate and interact with your Agwụ. You tell them, I will keep you here. Or if you have installed it on the ground, yes, this month, upper month, I am going to the city. If you don't want it, you can now do your okuku and take it with you to the city. But your main Agwụ will be in your own land. Because there are parents who are lenient, who understand this. But during their time, it wasn't so bad. They were aware before, in the olden days, that Agwụ exists, that this is how it is done. Such understanding parents give their daughters a portion of land, so that when they marry, if there is no land self, there are some places where they don't have land, they just manage to build. Keep your Agwụ in okuku. Where Agwụ teacher, then okuku is where you feed them, where you kill that blood inside to energize them. When you kill that ram, you pour the blood inside, or your you pour the blood inside that your okuku. And one ignorant charlatan is telling me that okuku. Once they don't understand what they don't know, they start, bad-mouthing it. They start castigating and making other people to maybe feel inferior for those who don't know themselves. And once you have installed your Agwụ, please avoid going from one Agwụ to the other, Some of you, your Agwụ does not like you going from place to place. It means you don't have confidence, you don't have trust, you don't have faith in the people that called you. Remember, you are a chosen one. Even if you are going there, tell them, maybe that is it. To celebrate with someone. Avoid, after your Agwụ installation, you keep your Agwụ, cover it, put it inside a cupboard, and you cover it. You are destroying yourself. Don't try that. Or you lock it in that room and leave it there. No attention whatsoever. You don't go there to do you go for audio. You don't bring down your Arabunagu to talk to Arabunagu. Please. That is why you need to find a rooted dibia to put you through. Whatever it takes. Also, if the rooted dibia tells you that you must give something to their Agwụ for them to be able to, teach you things, you have to do that. If they say you are going to pay for so thing, you have to do that. Payment might not be more than 50K, depending on how the economy is. The items you will bring, that money is for the items. Again, to buy 4 tubers of yam, whether the Agwụ demanded ram or oke na nwunye ọkụkọ, mmanya ọkụ, ọjị, white cloth for the agwụ. Yes, ị ga-eweta ife ndị a tupu i wee gbaba ọsọ agwụ. Some, they are so lucky that after their agwụ installation, they appear to them. Someone like me, my NDJ will come. My anụmanụ mmụọ will come. I see the monkeys and gorillas, they will come. My mmụọ will come. My chi. That is why you always have to be in the spirit. You always have to be sanctified. Ọ bụrụ na agwụ gị na-asọ mmanya, aṅụzina mmanya na-aba n'anya. Aṅụzina ya. Iwu na nsọ agwụ erika. Don't sleep with a man who is not your husband. Don't sleep with a woman who is not your wife. Don't eat outside. You don't know what they cook with these days. Dead bodies. You don't know who is cooking, especially if you are one of the dibia na nwaanyị nọ na nsọ. You don't know whether that restaurant you are going to, whether the woman is on her period. Fasa avoid a maromo millions. You don't know whether it's a corpse water from the corpse, you know, dead body from the mortuary that they used to prepare that food. You really have to be careful. You don't go carelessly to a burial ceremony to go and see dead bodies, because some of us are obanje. We reincarnated. If you're not strong, if you're not in good terms with your obanje, you might have calamity after seeing a dead corpse. If you don't be offended, if you don't, it will start affecting your health. If it is inevitable, once you finish from there, please don't go inside your compound like that. Go and get ogilishi leaves and juchu onwegi, obolo okuko, juchapo onwegi, ochuonwu, ihe obona be here, ikokoriko, maobe ivi uke. Cleanse yourself before you enter your compound. Once you enter your compound, you as a dibia, do some spiritual cleansing and rituals around you before you go to your okummuo. Kiyale igba onwegi ochu, kotelo ochitalo onwegi akalugeli, maobu uke. Iwu na nsọ agwụ erika. The market day that you are born, you have to keep it holy. If you have a spiritual spouse, that you gave your spiritual spouse a day of abstinence as a way to acknowledge him in your life, you must keep it holy, you as a dibia. That is why you see some dibias every after a day, they don't sleep with their wife. They have something spiritual they are observing. Some might be in Nkwo or Uri. Uri might be their market day. Like me in the Melim, the day I came to earth, it was on Uri day. I keep it holy. I can also fast. No fight, no quarrel. I might decide not to do any spiritual work on that day, or I might decide to do. But it depends. You must acknowledge your indigenous market day, you as a dibia. It makes you strong. As in Dembele, every Ekede, you should be going to the stream if it's close to you, or you use the water. If you have brought your water, you use it. Avoid gossiping. Stop staying in the midst of gossipers, in the midst of gossips. No, it is also an issue. Don't steal. Don't lie. Whatever did not say, don't add to it. Don't minus from it. You must always be holy. Acknowledge your agwụ. Feed and energize your agwụ. Avoid using bad words, curse words on people. Because atu be ledibia. Is it this thing? Onatarachi dibias, not dibian sata. Once they open their mouth and voice out against you, anything you see, you take. That is why you should not provoke them. You shouldn't go and open your mouth and yak, what you don't know about. They didn't do anything bad. You say they have done bad. If they open their mouth and they make invocations against you, it is going to affect you. No matter the blood of J-boy you think that will protect you. If you find out, go and apologize. There was a man who did that against me when I was even ignorant of myself. I only cried and I did like this. That man for 3 days, he didn't sleep. A mighty snake was, like whether he said snake or cobra, was always pursuing him at night, wanting to hurt him. He was start screaming. He didn't sleep until he narrated it into somebody. The person now told him, who did you offend? After thinking, now he found out it is me, because you understand? And that thing wounds my spirit. If I didn't do anything and you accuse me of it, the thing would them. And some of Dibias who are in good terms with their Izmez now, be very, very careful around them. Don't go and badmouth them. Don't go and look for their trouble. Even if they decide to ignore you, their entities of power will not ignore you. They will decide to deal with you and disgrace you. Oh, if you now alert the Dibia and say, hey, I don't know this, maybe it's when I did this thing, after I did this thing to you, I started experiencing this, experiencing that. The Dibia Malugo, no more na hanoli yonko. It was in Yalaga by Alagi, or many physically. What a robot again kitik again of an abale till you learn lesson. As a Dibia, or prophet or prophetess, or even pastors, because I know a lot of you are on my YouTube watching my videos. Dress decently. You see all those as why now bought on social media, they are not it too. If you are called, you will have that positive energy, that positive aura, that natural vibration. You will do decent things. I didn't say you shouldn't make up, but exposing your body and the rest of it is a no-go area. It's no. In the olden days, the way we dress, we tie a wrapper on our chest with nzu used to decorate our body. You can also apply it. It's not only male dibia that apply nzu, please, because some people will come and tell you it is only male dibia that put nzu. If your spirit directs you, do it during your igofo. Do it for clear vision. Do it as a mark of respect for your Izmez. It's not for a mark of respect for ordinary humans. Yes, apply it on your palm. Use it as face powder, rub it, goodness. So that one is not also part of applying nzu. It's only when the dibia put it on their eye, it becomes there is one for male dibia, there is one for female dibia. That is why we are called eyes of the gods, the mouthpiece of the gods. What you don't understand, ask question, please. Don't go online there to generalize and yak rubbish. Keep your iwu na nso agwụ. Stay married to one woman if it's that only woman that you are giving permission to marry. If you are giving permission to marry more than 2 women, stick to them. Even our tradition have room for concubines. So because of some of the other wine with the Christian mentality, you have to be careful. You go there, you say your husband must not marry any other wife. No, so again. You are fooling yourself. When it comes to fertility and goodness, we have Aquarium. If the goddess deems it fit that this lineage will provide 10 children or more than, who are you to stop your husband from marrying more wives? Just be sure that those wives will not be a liability, because if they are liabilities, will not affect you as the first wife. The only way you advise your husband is, co-wife. That is what you should find time to get to know about the person. If she's a liability, it's going to affect your marriage. And that is when the male dibia must have miscalculated. So you as a male dibia, if you need 2 wives, be sure that the one you are bringing in has handwork, has a profession, has a job. Unless you are well-to-do dibia and you are going to establish her and open a shop for her or start a business for her or use your connection to get her a job. It depends. That you are called to be a dibia does not mean you will abandon your initial profession. Like me, I am still a teacher till date. It's not all the time that you will have spiritual work to do. That is when you now face your other vocation. As a teacher, a carpenter, or lecturer, or a pharmacist, or a nurse. It depends. Is much the do's and don'ts of Agwụ. Avoid anything abomination. I will do a video and teach about the abominations in Igbo land. All the taboos, the ones I can remember. I mustn't know everything. Everybody that tells you they know everything is a foolish person, is a fool. You learn daily. Even till my old age, I am still learning. Learning is a continuous process. Even you as a dibia, you learn every day. There are things you as an ancient and old dibia, that only dibia knows the thing to teach you. So you don't know it all. You can learn from me. You can learn from an older dibia. The older dibia also can learn from a younger dibia. You understand? Agwụ is prone to upgrade and update. So in this day and age, if I am allowed to become a graduate, I think I owe it to the best of both worlds, physical and spiritual, to do both together without it affecting the other one and the other one. I hope you understand me, because sometimes I'm beginning to sound so deep in the spirit. Even I myself, sometimes it amazes me when I'm making videos. But those who have that spiritual understanding, those inner eyes, they understand me. So I know that you are called to serve does not mean you will abandon your initial profession. If you still have businesses, continue with those businesses. Find time for your Izumez and Oramo. Have your days of consultations. Yes. If at a point in your life they will say no more, we want you to focus only on us to continue doing this your dibia work, yes, do it that way. It is allowed. That is when you can now resign honorably. Maybe you are still working, then you can resign. Focus on your Olumumo. Focus on attending to people, consultation 247. You now be in your shrine or your Okumumo or your temple or ministry, whatever way you want to, acknowledge them. Agwụ is too much. You don't eat out. I've said it before. Also mind what you eat, the animals you eat. There are some animals that can tempt you spiritually. You don't have to eat them, like pig. So Agwụ hana aso anụezi. The Agwụ forbid eating of pork meat, drinking alcohol, doing coitus. Say you're going down on a man or a woman, and you're called mouthpiece of the gods. Forget all this new generation that will tell you. I said new generation. I'm old generation, or you should know, because of my past life. I now have to align with my life path and destiny. So there are some things I know. I don't know how I know them. It's because of that, my past life. So when I say this new generation, and I am an ancient person in spirit, this new generation will tell you there's nothing like that. Go and do it. After doing it, you cleanse this, that is not going to affect anything. Like me, you will know it affects. You will know that Okugi Amana Dizile, the power of the tongue, it will not be efficacious anymore. Yes, and before you do your spiritual cleansing and realignment again, it will also take you time. You will see that you've disconnected from the spirit. So be careful. Avoid sleeping around, because there are so many tales of as and why tying men and women. If you're in that category, please stop. Disease from doing that. Accept yourself the way you are. Not every dibia must marry. Every as and why must not marry. Or dibia nwoke or dibia nwanyị, they must not marry. It depends on your life path. Akalaki jibi or your destiny. If they say you're not going to marry, they have a reason. Maybe you'll be distracted along the line of this work, or maybe that's your agreement when you came back. Some you are out of life can be reversed also. So just know this. Don't go and frustrate your life and frustrate other people's family because you have power. You are a carrier of power. You can do and undo. You start stealing people's husband or people's wife. You start using juju to tie them against their wish and will. All those things, they expire. I know all these things have been issue. Even in spiritual church, when I was in Sele, they say, why candle this? There you love candle, image candle, do. It expire. When it expire, both couples will be cat and rat, assuming they don't kill each other. At the end of the day, there's nothing like natural love. Allow natural love to lead you and guide you. Keep your surroundings clean as a dibia. After doing your sacrifice, dispose of the ones that's meant to be disposed. If the ones you are meant to put in the okuku to give your arabonago, you leave it that one. But your altar must always be clean. It should not be smelly. There should not be flies especially around. And it's not everybody that will enter there. It's a holy sanctuary. If you come to my place, I don't take you to my okumu. They no burn you well. I will attend to you where you visitors sit, and I attend to you. If I want to do your spiritual work, you come to where I do spiritual work. I will do your spiritual work for you there. You don't know who is who, so Dibia, you must be vigilant at all times. There are some people, you learn to listen to your spirit. If your spirit tells you, don't go further with this person, allow the person to go. Don't because of greed of money, you will start forcing yourself, you must work for this person. Whereas they are telling you something is wrong. I am not the kind of dibia that work for Yahoo people. So I have told them, if they come to my inbox, I will tell them, please, I don't work for Yahoo people. I don't tie people's husband. I don't tie people's wife. Biko. The only people I can tie is husband and wife if they are having problem. Yes, because only Udo can be a peacemaker. Settle hand on both sides so that everything will work well. Yes, I tie them more because they are married. Yes, I have permission to do that. If you rebound on your promise to somebody and the person comes and I investigate and find out spiritually and physically that yes, you made that promise, you will fulfill it. As long as you have the means, not that something went wrong. You understand? I don't do Yahoo work or picon. I don't do that. I'm not a thief. I'm not a criminal. They justify themselves by saying that it is what the white people stole from them. So now you have not known yourself. You are not hardworking. That is what you are trying to say to your Izumezu and Oramuo. You are trying to tell them, use them to go and steal. No, now. I don't do such work. I'm proud to say that. Other people might do it. It will work for them because they are greedy. They want that extra money to build their house and land. It's not every dibia that will be rich. If it's not written on your life path, that you will be rich, you will not. No matter the kind of okite you bring and keep so that people will be trooping to your place, you will not be rich. There's nothing you will do that you will ever be rich. You'll be rewarded for good labor, no matter how it is, whether large, extra large, or mega, or medium, or small. Accept it. Don't be too greedy. Don't be selfish. If people pay for spiritual work, do their spiritual work. If you don't do their spiritual work, those things that are disturbing those people will come for you, the Dibia. They will come and scatter your family. They will come and scatter you, scatter Irualoge. Even if you don't have time to do the work, yes, tell the person you don't have time now, then you will do it. Ensure you do it. Oh, boy, those spirits are aware that they came to you. Oh, direct the person to you. It's not of your own making. So treat them well. If you don't have the time to do that work, tell them, be open. Sometimes I think I'm too honest to a fault. I will tell you, I'm in school, after doing your let me schedule weekend, we will do your spiritual work. All right? And you give me 7 days of abstinence. You'll be doing your cleansing and whatever in your own end if you can't come down. I don't video spiritual work. I don't do that. My other mom didn't permit me. I have lost phones because of that. So don't think because I say I will not video spiritual work that I'm not real. I am 100% real. If you come to my place, I will do it for you. If you are still far, I don't have that time to do video. So you will start carrying it up and down. Because if you have to feel the impact of that power of my Agwụ. If I do your spiritual work without shooting video for you, you walk by again, faith. Is it not it? I have had instances, people bring videos for me, asking me if this Dibia do this work well, or if they don't do it. There are issues I don't even put my mouth. In Nigerian English, put my mouth. There are issues I don't get involved with. I just pass peacefully. I don't showcase any spiritual work online. It has been my #1 rule. Online, no. Facebook, I don't. That does not make me not to be a Dibia. That does not mean that I don't know spiritual work. It does not mean whatever you think it will mean for you. I know myself. So every Dibia should know themselves, have control of their powers, have their do's and don'ts, keep it for their Agwụ, so you become relevant, potent, powerful, spiritual in whatever you do. Let me stop here. Thank you for listening.